story, which is when I first started creating content for my business to try and build my audience and turn that content into profit. I was doing a weekly vlog, so a day in the life or a week in the life of an entrepreneur. And it got to one weekend that I thought, you know what, maybe quite fun to film my weekend this weekend rather than showing the business aspect of things. And when I filmed that weekend, I was going hiking in Scotland. And that hiking video got picked up by some of the news here in Scotland, and it went massive. I think I got, on average, I was getting, maybe 1,000, 2,000 views on my videos a week. And then they picked up this video and it got something like 25, 30,000 views. And I was like, whoa, that's cool. Let's do some more outdoor Scottish content. And for about a year or two, although I still had the business, I was doing all of this outdoor Scottish-based content. And we got to a point where on average, I was getting about 50,000 views a week on Facebook. I think the most popular video had about 350,000 views. And I was just obsessed with getting these views, getting engagement. And this is all organic, by the way.
Easy.
But I came to this massive realization at the end of 2018 where I was like, okay, this is cool. I've built a big audience, but this audience is all like old American grannies that love Scotland and they have no interest in buying from me whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I just had this massive epiphany moment. I had to do this big U-turn and be like, I need to cut the Scottish stuff and go back to the business, because although the business content, although I still had the business in the background, business was growing, business was going well, perception is reality when it comes to the content that you put out there. And people saw me as the outdoor Scottish guy. They didn't see me as the guy that could help them with their ads and their business. So I thought I'd share that story because I'd like built this audience producing this content, but it did not lead to the profit whatsoever. So now, like kind of with that in mind, when I work with businesses, when we work with clients, inside the academy, we have a course that's dedicated to content creation and building an audience. We always like to start with, what are the biggest problems that your customers have right now? And how can we simply just solve those problems in the content that you have? Yeah. So the quickest and easiest content strategy that we get our clients to start with, especially if they're not very comfortable on video, is what questions are you asked most often as a business? So if you're a chiropractor, what questions do you get asked all the time? Is it, how much does this treatment cost? Is it, is this covered by insurance? And just answer those questions on video. And that will start the formation of your content and your audience building. Because if people are phoning you all the time answering these questions, asking these questions, by you answering that question in video, one, you can get it in front of them before they even ask you. And two, it relieves the stress on your sales team or you, because people aren't asking you these questions anymore. They're already sold to you. Yeah. So that's kind of the approach that we take, especially in the initial stages of when we work with clients and they're maybe not so into the whole video thing or content thing yet.